So I think, I mean, this is again divided into two phases. One is pre-pandemic, one is post-pandemic. I'll touch upon the pre-pandemic first and then come to the post-pandemic. I think, for a Series A stage specifically, anything in the range of 15 to 25, 30% is the ideal range of dilution. It could be even lower, but that's the ideal number which any investor wants to look upon as quite, as a dilution percentage. Why? Because the investment amount would not be less than $1 million, so to say. It would be anything in the north of $1 million for sure. If it is a total, say for example, a total round of about $2 million, and if there are two investors joining hands, and I think one of which is investing $1.5 million, the other one is investing to the tune of $500,000, and the company is claiming to dilute about 15 to 20%. I think that's the ideal ticket that a Series A investor would want to get, because see, he is not betting on a very, very highly risky opportunity, because now the product is there. Now there is some level of validation. Now there is some level of confidence about the product. There are some use cases. There are users who are using the product, all of that. So I think he would want to pay a premium for that, which is in terms of the valuation. He would want to pay a premium for that. What he is going to actually pay a premium for is the team and time, the team and the traction, apart from the scalability of the product and the other aspects taken into consideration. Why? Because a traction or an order commitment pipeline that you may have for a number of customers that you probably are signing up with or you have in pipeline, plus the team that is executing the overall concept or the idea on ground, is going to fetch you some premium. And like I said, so it could be even lower than that, but I think 15 is the ideal, the magic number for Series A investors. Post pandemic, however, they have discounted this even more, and I think 20. I mean, people are still comfortable between 15 to 20, but I think 20 is what they ideally want to look at, because primarily they're saying that of course, in cases like edutech startups, of course, they are still at the same stage, or they're at the same level. They are good to go with at the same dilutions as pre-pandemic, or even better dilutions, I would say. But for a few sectors, hyperlocal, maybe offline models, maybe consumer goods, a few tech enabled models, I think the investors are fairly discounting it further, and I think the dilution is further in the range of additional 30 to 40% dilution is what is happening for a Series A rounds of funding. And I think that's also basis one of the reports that's recently came in from Duff and Phelps, which says that there is about 30 to 40% extra dilution which is happening post pandemic for a lot of startups who are looking to raise Series A rounds of funding. And I think that's going to continue for another 6 to 10 months, I think.